Hello, Forever Family. Welcome to Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. We use over 260 different Bibles to make disciples on multiple Facebook pages and www.lordsbook.com. Today, NRSV, Simple Faith, Jimmy Carter, Zondervan. Today, 1 Kings 3:16 through 28. It's called Solomon's Wisdom and Judgment. Verse 16, later, two women who were prostitutes came to the king and stood before him. The one woman said, "Please, my lord, this woman and I live in the same house, and I gave birth while she was in the house. Then on the third day after I gave birth, this woman also gave birth. We were together. There was no one else with us in the house. Only the two of us were in the house. Then this woman's son died in the night because she lay on him. She got up in the middle of the night and took my son from beside me while your servant slept. She laid him at her breast and laid her dead son on my breast, at my breast. When I rose in the morning to nurse my son, I saw that he was dead. But when I looked at him closely in the morning, clearly it was not the son I had born." But the other woman said, "No, the living son is mine, and the dead son is yours." The first said, "No, the dead son is yours, and the living son is mine." So they argued before the king. This is in the Bible, 1 Kings 3, verse 16 through 28. Verse 23, then the king said, "The one says, 'This is my son that is alive, and your son is dead,' while the other says, 'No, so your son is dead, and my son is a living one.' So the king said, 'Bring me a sword.' And they brought a sword before the king. The king said, 'Divide the living body in two, then give half to the one and half to the other.' But the woman whose son was alive said to the king, because compassion for her son burned within her, 'Please, my lord, give her the living boy. Certainly do not kill him.' The other said, 'It shall be neither mine nor yours, divided.' Then the king responded, 'Give the first woman the living boy. Do not kill him. She is the mother.' All Israel heard of the judgment that the king had rendered, and they stood in awe of the king, because they perceived that the wisdom of God was in him to execute justice." 1 Kings 3, verse 16 through 28 in the NRSV, Simple Faith, Jimmy Carter, Zondervan Bible. So I've done my part of sharing the gospel. I'm not going to ask you to do your part. What is your part? Like, share, follow, subscribe, leave comments. Let's team together to share the gospel so that we can reach that last person who needs to hear the gospel. And we can all go home and hear, "Well done, good and faithful servant." So I'm always adding more books, studies, topical teachings in different formats to sharing the gospel. Keep coming back. I'm always adding more. See you again soon. Be blessed always.